Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Everyday Speaking Podcast, the place where John and Sarah help you speak English confidently, improve your fluency, and master everyday conversations. Whether you're a beginner or an intermediate learner, you're in the right spot to practice English naturally and make it part of your daily life. So grab your headphones and let's dive into today's conversation. I'm John.
And I'm Sarah. We're so glad you could join us today.
Today, we have a really practical topic to discuss: daily routines and time management. It's something everyone deals with, right?
Absolutely. How you organize your day can make a huge difference in how productive and happy you feel.
Exactly. So we're going to share our own routines, talk about what works for us, and give you some useful phrases and tips along the way.
That sounds great. So let's start with the beginning of the day. John, you seem like a morning person. What's the first thing you do when you wake up?
You're right, I am. The very first thing I do before anything else is drink a big glass of water. It's on my nightstand, so it's easy to grab.
Oh, that's a good habit. I've heard that's really good for you.
Yeah, it helps me feel hydrated and awake. Then, after that, I usually do about 15 minutes of stretching. Nothing too intense, just to get my body moving.
Stretching. Okay. I usually just stumble to the coffee machine.
The coffee machine is my next stop. I can't function without my morning coffee. While the coffee's brewing, I'll quickly look at my schedule for the day on my calendar.
Right. Planning ahead.
Exactly. It helps me mentally prepare. After I have my coffee, I take a quick shower and get dressed. Then finally, I have breakfast. For me, breakfast is really important to get my energy levels up.
That sounds like a very organized and healthy morning. What about you? Are you a stumble to the coffee machine kind of person?
What about me? Well, what about you, Sarah?
I definitely am. For me, the first thing is coffee. I'm not a real person before my first cup.
I understand completely.
While my coffee's brewing, I like to do something relaxing. I don't check my phone or emails. Sometimes I'll listen to a podcast or some quiet music. It helps me ease into the day.
A gentle start. That's a nice approach.
Exactly. After my coffee, I take my dog for a short walk around the neighborhood. The fresh air and a little bit of movement really help wake me up.
Oh, that's lovely. A morning walk with your dog.
It is. Then, when I get back, I'll have a simple breakfast, usually yogurt and fruit. And after that, I'm ready to sit down and start my work.
It sounds like we both agree that having a consistent routine helps set the tone for the rest of the day, even if our routines are different.
Definitely. So once the morning routine is done, how do you manage your actual work day? How do you organize your tasks?
That's a great question. First, I always make a to-do list. I use a simple notebook and I write down the 3 most important things I need to accomplish that day.
Right, the top priorities, not a huge list of 20 things.
Exactly. Focusing on just 3 main tasks helps me not to feel overwhelmed. After I have my list, I try to tackle the most difficult or least enjoyable task first.
That's a smart strategy. I've heard that called eating the frog. Get the worst part over with.
Eating the frog, I like that. Yes, I do that. Once the biggest task is done, the rest of the day feels much easier and more productive.
It really does. I do something similar, but I use a technique called time blocking.
Time blocking. Can you explain that for our listeners?
Of course. It's simple. I look at my to-do list and I assign a specific block of time to each task on my digital calendar. For example, from 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m., I'll block out time to work on writing a report.
Oh, I see. So it's like making appointments with your tasks.
Exactly. And during that block of time, I only focus on that one task. No checking emails, no looking at social media.
That must really help with focus. I find distractions are my biggest problem. My phone is always buzzing with notifications.
The phone is a major one. One thing I do is put my phone in another room when I'm in a focused time block.
That's a good idea. Out of sight, out of mind.
And I also take short breaks. After about an hour of focused work, I take a 10-minute break. I stand up, walk around, get some water, or just look out the window. Then I'm ready to focus again.
That makes sense. You can't just work for hours straight without losing energy. It's all about working smarter, not just harder.
Right. Okay, so we've covered mornings and the workday. What about winding down? How do you end your day, John?
My evening routine is just as important to me as my morning one. First, I try to stop working at a specific time, usually around 6 p.m.
Setting boundaries. That's so important.
Yes, creating that separation between work and personal life is key. After I finish work, I like to cook dinner. I find cooking really relaxing.
Me too. It's a nice creative outlet after a day of logical work.
After dinner, I spend some time with my family. We might watch a movie or play a board game. Then about an hour before bed, I start my no screens rule.
Ooh, the no screens rule. That's a tough one for many people, including me.
It is, but the blue light from phones and computers can really affect your sleep. So instead, I read a book.
A real physical book?
Yes, a real book. It helps my mind calm down and prepare for sleep. After reading for about 30 minutes, I go to bed around the same time every night.
That consistency is so important. My evening is a bit similar. After work, the first thing I do is plan my next day. Just a quick 5-minute to-do list.
Right, so you're prepared when you wake up. You don't have to think about it in the morning.
Exactly. It stops me from worrying about work when I'm trying to relax. Then I'll have dinner. After that, I usually do something to de-stress. Sometimes it's some gentle yoga. Other times I'll call a friend for a chat.
That's nice. Connecting with people is a great way to unwind.
Yeah, and just like you, I try to avoid screens before bed. I listen to audiobooks a lot. It has the same calming effect as reading for me.
It sounds like we both value a quiet, relaxing end to the day. It's the perfect way to recharge.
It really is. But even with the best routines, there are still days when I struggle with procrastination. I think it's something a lot of our listeners can relate to.
Totally agree. So to summarize for our listeners, it seems like the key to good time management is creating simple routines that work for you.
Right, and it doesn't have to be complicated. Let's go over a few simple tips. First, start your day with a consistent morning routine.
Right. It could be drinking water, stretching, or just 5 minutes of quiet time.
Second, plan your day. A simple to-do list with just a few items can make a huge difference.
And try to tackle your most important task first. Remember, eat the frog.
Third, manage your distractions. Maybe that means putting your phone away for an hour.
A very practical tip. And finally, create an evening routine to help you wind down and prepare for a good night's sleep. Reading a book, listening to music, anything that calms you.
Those are great takeaways. We also used some useful time expressions today, like first, then, next, and after that. Practicing these can really help you describe your own routine in English.
That's a great point. Maybe our listeners can try writing down their own daily routine using these words. It's great practice.
An excellent idea. Well, that's all the time we have for today. We hope you found this conversation helpful.
Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed today's conversation, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our community of English learners. And here's a little challenge for you. Try to use at least 3 phrases from today's episode in your own conversation tomorrow. Stay consistent, keep practicing, and we'll see you in the next episode of Everyday Speaking Podcast. Upgrade your English, one conversation at a time.
Until then, take care and keep practicing. Bye, everyone.